Probably. What's up, man?
Yeah, Emmett.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. Yeah.
Good, good.
All right, first time operationally for the coaching staff, going through a, game experience. Just again, in terms of the operation, how was it today?
It's great. First scrimmage it's a different pace of practice. The coaches are off. Kind of get to operate on your own. I thought the ones did a really great job operationally. The twos were working on it, and it still looks good. So for the first day, we're really happy. It's good operation.
Just in terms of getting out there and having the coaches off the sideline, calling things on the field or seeing things in a faster speed. How are you processing it? What were you seeing from the rest of the offense, and how good was it for just to get out there too?
It's a lot of fun. It's a totally different pace for us. It's a lot more fun when we get to know what we're doing and then operate and do everything kind of on our own tempo and speed. And I think we had a lot of things we need to clean up, but first day is really hard. Our defense is doing a lot of great stuff, a lot of good disguises and whatnot. So I thought for what we needed to do, we did a lot of good execution, and there's always going to be things we got to clean up, but I'm happy with the first day.
Coach Shimko asked or mentioned, there are quarterbacks who like certain things, quarterbacks who don't like certain things, and it differs, person to person. What have you kind of learned, not necessarily schematically what you might like, but, about your other quarterbacks too? Like, how are you guys different? How are you the same? Do you, kick off each other? Okay, I like this because, or I see something from the defense?
Yeah, that's interesting. Before every game, I think we go through the plays we're really comfortable with. I think that goes into, like, maybe you ran it out a lot in high school, you've seen it a lot in college already. And, he's asking us pregame, like, what do you really like, what do you don't like? And I wouldn't say there's anything in our scheme that I'm just like, do not call this.
Yeah.
But there's definitely plays that I've run so much, throughout my 3 years here so far, that I'm just really comfortable with. And those are plays that I can, at any point in the game, against any coverage, just really be able to understand and operate well with. So there's plays that I prefer, but there's not really plays that I'm just looking at the script like, I hope he doesn't call this.
When we came in, you were doing 2-minute and red zone, so we didn't see the running backs, but Coach Shimko said that the running game looks like it's making some progress. So
yeah.
Just your evaluation and how much you need that.
Yeah, it's huge. We ran the ball well in the red zone.
Okay.
That helps so much. I mean, a 5-yard gain and when you're on the 20-yard line is really big. So we were doing really great with that, and then just working through some stuff. We have so much in right now, so I'm really excited. Look, the run game is strong already, so we're gonna just kind of narrow down a little bit what we're really good at, and we'll be looking really good.
Coach Hafley said the install was already ahead of last year. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we have a lot in. I think it's a good thing. We have so much that we're doing well. We need to find out what we're really good at, and what we might not be as comfortable with, and what we need to stick with. And so that's kind of what we're going to figure out these next few weeks. And I would say for how much that we've put in, we've handled so much of that information really well. It's been installed really well. Coach Chad and Coach Shimko have been in charge of that and teaching us this offense. So they've done a really good job, because I think across the line we have everybody that knows how to line up and what they're running and the detail of them. And there's always going to be mistakes here and there, but for a first day, it's really impressive how far along we are.
And IU is 3 weeks from yesterday. Is it starting to feel like it's coming closer, or is it still a dog days type of season, I guess?
I'm taking it one day at a time. Yeah, I think you can feel the urgency for sure. We want to start looking how we would on a Saturday, and I think for us right now, we're just focused on tomorrow and the next day and executing each play. I think you get carried away sometimes, or I get carried away sometimes, worried about certain games or things down the stretch, but when we go one play at a time and execute each play, that a lot of good things happen there.
And sorry, real quick, Zay made his debut last night.
Yeah.
Did you see it, talk to him, anything?
Yeah, I was so excited. I saw him put a move on, that guy's first play. I was like, everything he does in college, he can do in the NFL. If he's hard to tackle in college, he's going to be hard to tackle in the NFL. And I'm so excited to watch him. Those Ravens are going to be really good.
Did you talk to him at all?
No, I haven't.
I think it was Jacoby at the end threw that deep ball in the last segment.
Yeah.
For you guys, the ones when you see the younger guys, the depth guys do something like that, how's that feel at the end of practice, a scrimmage, training camp wise?
It's a lot of fun. I think that's pure excitement for us. We love watching that stuff, because Jacoby's going to be really talented. He's got every tool in the toolbox to be a really good quarterback. And so Reed, I mean, you see him, he's a really young guy, and he's like 220 and really athletic for his size. So we get excited just thinking about like where they're going to be after they're developed a little bit, and making plays like that is always fun to watch.
Let the defense know about it too.
I'll let them do the talking.
All right.
To that point, how much are those younger guys pushing you?
I would say there's a couple guys that we feel right now, the younger guys, we feel there's a lot of urgency with that we think can make an impact early. So I feel like we're really trying to push them, and there's a few guys that I really need to get my connection with soon, because I think there's going to be moments when we need them to step up and play, and I think they will. I think we have some really talented young guys, which we're excited about.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, appreciate it, guys.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
Good to see you. Appreciate
Yeah.
you coming in. Thanks.
Yeah.